Right.
Hi.
Hi.
What episode are we on?
68.
Oh, good. Is that me?
Yeah.
Oh, hey! Hi. Welcome back to Come Knit With Us.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
Just welcome. Just welcome.
I'm Sam, otherwise known as Kermit Von Frog 12 on YouTube and on Ravelry, and Kermit Von Frog on Twitter and Instagram. Welcome.
Hi.
Hi. Welcome back.
Shut up. I'm Kim, otherwise known as Kimmy Knits or Kimmy Knits, on Instagram, Ravelry, Twitter, YouTubes, and now Periscope.
Did you see me move my arm off of your...
Did you?
I did.
I couldn't see.
Well, for one thing, you're hot. And for two, it's your armrest.
That's true, it is my armrest. That's right. Oh, I should turn the fan on later and get ragey.
So are you on Periscope, or is it Periscope? Is that
Periscope's
an app?
just an app. I haven't Periscoped anything.
How's my makeup?
I've never done a live
There's
Periscope
still a
broadcast.
hair there.
I know, it's been there. Forget it. It's just there. What?
How's your bangs?
I don't know. How are my bangs? Let me see. The seat of all my power. I think they're pretty powerful.
They're pretty darn powerful.
I think they're on fleek.
They're on fleek.
I think bangs on fleek. That's right.
I think so.
Hashtag on fleek.
How was your week?
So sorry we missed last week, you guys. Sorry.
I was moving.
Somebody was moving
Mm-hmm.
to a place far, far, far away.
Yeah.
Yeah. God. Every
Sorry.
time I get used to the hood you in.
But you know what? Hashtag new news. We had a great ride into the store today because this little thing got herself a new ride.
New car.
It's beautiful. It really is.
It
It was
is. I love it.
luxurious.
It was. I had to get something luxurious enough for her.
I felt like a pretty princess being
You were.
chauffeured in.
And you were a pretty princess being chauffeured in.
I forgot my
It's
tiara though.
We'll pick it up when I drop you off.
Yeah, because you're gonna be able to come inside.
That'll be exciting. I've never been in her house before.
She will today.
But today, I will insist if I have to drive through the front door.
Oh well, you know.
I will.
You won't do that with your new car.
Well, no.
No, not at all. No. So I moved. That was my week. I moved. I'm still moving stuff, but I moved. And that. I don't want to do it yet.
That was your whole week. My whole week was
I am thirsty though.
just okay. We're trying to stay hydrated because it's 150 degrees outside today.
You did bring the rain.
I did. I have been going on a You're Welcome tour of the state of Arizona to tell everyone you're welcome, because I bought a brand new car, first black car I've ever owned, and you can't just wash a black car
You get swirls.
because you get swirls in your paint. Who knew? I did not know that.
I knew.
So it has been the wettest June on record
In fact,
in Arizona,
it's
ever.
the first time it's ever been recorded in Arizona that it has rained on June 5th. First time in history.
That's because I drove to work that day for the
Uh-huh.
first time in my new car.
Isn't that weird that that's the one day it's never rained here in Arizona? And now it did.
Now it rained.
And it
so
brought a
yes.
turtle to your life.
Yeah,
You got
Yeah.
a new turtle friend.
I did. We set it free. If anyone follows me on Instagram, that was a big highlight of the week, was a turtle,
A turtle.
a water turtle, no less, showed up in my backyard. My dog found it in the morning, a couple of mornings ago. You saw it on Instagram. And once I determined it was a water turtle, I went out back and found it, and my son and I took it to the waterfall right behind the back wall of my house.
A water
A
feature.
water feature for the complex, and it's a waterfall, and it has a little lagoon, so we took the turtle
It was very
there.
kind. I was just wondering how it got there, and she said that there was a journey, a story for the journey.
I said that I was going to make up its backstory in my own head, and that it involved rehab. It did. My salsa wife, Alita, contributed that it was a prostitute turtle. And yes,
What did Dennis say?
He had to hustle. Dennis sang the lyrics to some Journey song, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Silent Dennis.
it was, quite the backstory we created for this tiny little turtle.
Well, you always have to have a story.
You do. You do.
You do.
You're on my armrest. Just
I
saying.
am. Just because I need to back up. There we go.
You need to back up.
Because my
I
shoulder
need
was
to
getting
move
hot
in.
from the heat of you.
Okay. Then I'll go forward.
And I'll move
You
back.
go back.
I'll be like Raja and Raven.
Raja and Raven.
Good.
Toot or boot?
A boot.
Toot or
Didn't
boot?
you discuss that we were going to start doing something?
I thought we would, but then we kind of got sidetracked by life.
Life.
We'll have to do a toot or boot for like a yarn. I know. It's so hot. It's so hot, people. The struggle is real.
The struggle is real.
The struggle is real. Oh, really? And that's your screensaver for me to see everything.
Well, it's mine. And it was the last photo, so.
I know.
Stop.
I'm not going to. I'm not
Can
gonna.
I just go ahead and say it? And get it out of the way?
Go ahead.
I lost my other. Well, I didn't lose. What the hell?
Apparently, she says it's not time to tell the story yet.
What? Alita.
Huh?
Looks like she's going to be for her birthday.
I just mentioned my wife. Did I not just
Yes.
mention my wife?
She's going to for her birthday month. So we'll have to do birthdays next
week.
week.
Birthdays. Oh, that'll be great. That'll be fun.
So Candace will respond in a second.
That'll be fun.
I don't know if I have time anymore. I guess I could just throw it in there.
You have 2.5 minutes.
Shiloh, she passed away right before I had to move, and she was the dog of my heart, dog of my life. I have her photograph here on my phone. Come on. That's her. That was her last photo. She was an old dog, so I'm not gonna cry because I have shed so many tears over. Okay, I'm crying. This animal.
Stop. I cried and cried and cried and cried.
So that's my 3 dogs are all gone now. They're all up in heaven running and playing and having a good time. I believe they're playing with my grandfather, who I never got to meet, but was an incredible animal lover. So yeah.
Sure they are. Hanging out waiting for you, and stop it. Oh my god.
Anywho.
Enough of
So I had a really rough week because that
Yes.
was like the day before I had to move.
Yeah.
Or I had the movers coming, and
Yeah.
I was also dog sitting my brother's dog, so that
Yeah.
complicated things. It was just a really rough time.
It was a terrible, terrible week. It was an awful week.
Yeah. And thank you for being what is that call center thing when I said, please tell everybody for me.
Oh, I played the game of telephone.
Yeah.
I did the announcement. I did make the announcement
So, anywho,
to our buddies.
you know, they live in our lives for a reason, and I'm very blessed to have met them all. So,
She was so sweet.
yeah, she was
so
sweetest.
sweet.
Don't look.
She was. I know. I'm trying not to
Don't
look.
look, sorry.
I'm trying not to look. I told her every time I open my phone to look for a picture in my gallery, she's right there. And she's not my
She was the one
screensaver.
dog that she wanted to steal
But
from
yeah,
me.
oh my God, Shiloh, dog of my heart. I always said Shiloh was dog of my heart. And she used to get mad at me because every time I would Skype with her, I would always say hi to Shiloh, but I would
Nobody
never say
else.
hi to George or Frida. I wouldn't even say hi to Eric if he walked by. Well, sometimes. If I caught his eye, I would say, hi, Eric. Because it was like I was in his house. But I never said hi to anybody but Shiloh. She was...
You know, we can still Skype. We never Skype
I
anymore.
know, we never Skype. It's because I'm always like busy and looking like crap, so...
You don't have to look. You always look good to me.
Oh, you're so sweet. God. Oh man, how much you want to bet we end up with another hour-long episode?
Do you think so?
I swear, when we're gone for a long time, we
Yeah.
have basically just stretched an entire segment with a hi. Welcome to episode
And then
68
death.
and death. Well, we'll move past that.
Okay. Thank you.
OMG! Look at
did
my
good.
earrings. Look
You
at
did
my
good. You
earrings.
didn't cry.
They are
They
legendary
look
crafting icon
gorgeous.
Kathy Canwell, who is having an anniversary weekend staycation with her husband.
If you follow her on Instagram,
If you
can
follow
see.
her on Instagram, yeah, no kidding. Her and Adam all over the place. Okay, so ready to pose? Awesome. And we're back. Trying to do the deep voice. I always forget and
Wait, we're
start
doing-
with the high pitch. I'm just trying to get the thing. I'm sorry. We're just so unorganized. God.
As Kay and
We're
Dan
out
get
of
more
practice.
organized,
We get less. That's okay. Whatever. Okay, so we're starting this segment with our rainbow shout out.
Yes.
Where we say hello to our LGBTQ friends, family, supporters, subscribers, knit friends, knit group members, etc. Anybody who is out and proud and asked to be added to the list gets added to the list. So this is time for Jeffrey and Steven.
And this is Tootie and Gail.
And it's time for Gay Positive Bakery Bear.
positive gelato giraffes.
On the rainbow shout out!
Woo! I actually said it.
Awesome. High five. You got the names of your own giraffes right?
I did.
Okay. So,
Oh, sorry.
this week, do you want to start?
Okay.
Okay.
Navi Sama.
Ron Strong.
Lucas, Celtic Lucas. And I am so glad you got out of that house. Oh my gosh. My heart was racing.
If anybody follows Lucas on Instagram, you will know. And if you don't, holy mackerel, there was he has roommates, and where he was living, they were in an argument, and he posted on Instagram that something just told him to get out of the house. So he left.
and
when
he
he
could hear
came
the
back,
argument. There was a
bullet hole in the wall
where he had just
where
been
he
sitting
had been
watching.
leaning. He was on the other side of that wall before he left. So he moved. Thank you, Jesus.
Thank you. I'm so glad you were able to find somewhere to go.
So glad. And so happy that you're safe. You so deserve it. Anyway, moving on. Ross, Funko Boy.
Casey Andrew.
Kenneth and Randall.
Kendall. Dennis and Rudy.
Oh, I miss you guys. James, Dancing Geek.
We'll have a moment in a second. Jonathan Grierson.
Who I saw some pictures. He's posting a little bit more on Instagram right now, and he had a really cute one where they had a RuPaul's Drag Race party.
He was in a blonde wig, wasn't he?
Oh my God, he looks so cute. David and Michael.
Sean Nitty
Wherever you are and whatever is going on, we miss you. We are thinking of you, and hope all is well.
In fact, you mentioned him on the way in, and Liz mentioned him after lunch. I mean, we're all thinking about you.
Yeah. So just saying.
Your turn.
Christopher, Knits with Balls.
Drew, Mission Knit Possible.
Jake, Jacob Snake Knits.
Michael, Pogo Mike.
Barry, Bear Knits.
Cameron Jolie, Cammy Lammy.
Jenny Lynn Knits.
Maya, Shomalin. She's been showing some skin.
Oh, it's beautiful weather in Sweden this time of year, apparently. Polly Knits.
Katie Buttercup.
Emily, Crochet Knit 2.
Mikey Jr., Mike.
Codfish Joe.
Rick Nijden, Whimsy Stitches on Ravelry.
Brian Knits 12.
The Bee Rocker Brenda.
The Knitting Mill, Mill and Carrie.
Glenn Dragone.
Hello, Glenn. He's starting a new quilt, and I'm very excited.
Oh, I can't wait to see it. Oh, that was me.
Oh, Joe Guffey, Joe Guff 1977.
He Knits 8269.
Jen, Cassia 13.
Lucy 3226. Stacy.
Andrew Humler. Humler.
And Terry Tinsel, Tugsy on Ravelry. Yay! Do our best Muppet flail.
So, yeah. Muppet flail! Okay, that was simple.
Spare fingers. Before we do Showgirls, I want to answer James's question. Is that okay?
Okay, you go right ahead.
James, on his last podcast, Dancing Geek, you asked me what was it or influenced me to stop dancing when I did, because I was a professional dancer. It was my self-esteem. It was not the lack of, it was the gaining of. I decided that I didn't want to dance in a world that made me feel so terrible about myself all the time. And I also wanted to experience life other than in the dance world. So that's when I stopped dancing. And I started doing other things that I found incredibly, what do you call it? Fulfilling and enjoyable, and didn't make me feel less than perfect every moment of my life. Because that's something dance can do. If you do it professionally, you never feel like you're good enough. So, and then after that I met people and I got married, had baby, all kinds of stuff. But the reason, the initial thought was, I can't do this to myself anymore. So there you go, that was my answer. Did you ever have anything like that you stopped doing because it made you feel like, no? Stop shopping at Bonnie Bell for your diaphragm, maybe?
No, I can't think of anything. I think you leave relationships when you realize that they're not healthy and good for you. And I guess I like with nasty people, but never with dance.
No, I didn't.
Because I live for the dance.
I still love dance. It's a different thing, though.
I know.
When you do it as a profession, it's different. I think I don't even know how to explain it to you. It's different.
It's okay. I get it.
It makes me feel very self-conscious right now.
No, you shouldn't feel self-conscious right now. What?
Excuse me.
Are you, oh. Is it time?
I have 2 things.
You have 2 things. I have one thing.
One.
I have very
Singular
little to
sensation,
contribute today,
every little
so.
step she takes.
Okay, let's see. Oh,
At the next segment, can we do the fan?
yes. Sorry.
'cause this is gonna make
I meant
me hot.
to turn it on. Oh, yeah. This is going to make me hot. Okay.
So hot.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Here we go.
now that we are sufficiently hydrated for the
moment.
next 5 minutes, it is time for
Showgirls, sexy, sexy showgirls.
Showgirls, sexy, sexy showgirls, and Vogue.
Very good. Oh, that's hot.
We did it.
I'll start.
Okay.
I'm working on that little animal hat.
So cute.
I think, what's it called?
You showed the kit
Yeah.
the last episode, I think.
I just cast this on last night. Top this.
Oh, cute.
That's what it's called. And I just started working on this.
Awesome.
So that's the first thing.
Yay.
And the second thing is this thing.
Aww.
Another hat. And I forget what it's called. It's called the Chevron Lace Beret by Katja Frankel.
Let me see. Oh, that's going to be beautiful.
Yeah, and I just started the lace pattern. And it's out of the
Nice.
Cascade 220 DK weight.
You really like that.
I
It's very
had
soft.
excessive stuff left over, so I
Yeah.
was like, I'm going to use it up.
I used that for hats for my son and enjoyed it very much.
Yeah. So I didn't work on my Oh Helen this week, and I did not work on my Jaywalker.
There was almost
down!
a stethoscope down. Oh my God, people. The struggle is real with the number of
real. props
that we have for this show, let me just say.
I think we've gotten, well, we're going to add more, aren't we?
Yeah.
Because I did find that thing.
I'm so glad. Okay, so
What have you been working on?
my Showgirls item is dun da da da. I am still working on my stripedy socks.
Oh, they're so cute.
Plain vanilla cuff down, Desert Vista Dye Works in the RUA Parrot Head colorway, and I finished sock 1. You saw it on Instagram.
I think they're
I
so
posted
cute.
it, and Amy modeled it.
Yes, she
And then
did.
I started sock 2, so I'm almost done with the ribbing portion of sock 2 and getting ready to start the plain sock portion. So that is what I have been working on, which is not a lot, and I'm really super, super sorry.
Well, last
Super
week
sorry.
she was on an adventure with the legendary, with the silent unicorn.
Last weekend, last Saturday when we weren't here, I went out with the Silent Unicorn to some quilt shops and did some shopping there. I did post some pictures on Instagram of that. I didn't buy a whole lot, which I was very proud of myself that I didn't, because
But you got
normally, I did get inspired. I did get inspired.
And you were actually pretty close to me in some of your shopping, weren't you?
Yeah, I was. Who knew? I was. I was very close to your house.
Take it off me!
Oh, get it off!
Oh,
Here.
get rid of it!
Oh, okay. And it's time
To turn the fan on.
to pause and pose.
Are we on now?
I forget sometimes whether it's recording or not.
I was already ready.
Totally. Oh, and you were ready and I wasn't.
Yeah.
Well, I was getting cool
Wind
air
rage.
going for
Wind
you.
rage.
I was trying to make you comfortable because it's all about you.
It should be this week.
Okay, it should be this week. You're right. Okay, so let me see.
Well, you didn't do it yet.
Oh, I have to do it. Do you remember what happened the last time I tried to do it?
Yeah.
So it's press and release, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
I did it right!
Very good.
It's time for It's Alive! That's very exciting.
Do you want to listen for me first?
I want to listen for you. It's tears and glitter.
And there's some rainbows in there.
Yeah. There are. Tears and glitter. Peeled it right off your forehead. Nothing.
No, actually,
Nothing.
a little bit.
Right here.
A little bit, though. I mean, I hear an echo of, like, my poor friend.
The sad. There's
Yeah.
the sad.
There's the
You
feels.
can hear the feels and the tears. You can hear the tears, people. It's true.
So you have nothing.
So I
today.
have nothing today.
Okay,
So
I
it's
have-
all about you.
Well, dog hair on that. Oh.
Aw.
I made some cotton things. You remember, like little squares? And you know what I made these for? Washing off my face masks. And then, because
Oh,
usually,
that's so cute.
A washcloth is too big for me, and I feel like it's wasting. So I made little squares.
That's so cute.
And it's textured, so it takes off masks really well. And skincare is sexy, so I thought I'd make myself
It's true.
a little
Skincare is
pile,
sexy.
and then wash them when they're done, you know.
That's very cute.
Hopefully my
Which
dry-
yarn did you use for that?
This is just the cotton,
Because I love how dark blue that is. It's a great
it's
color.
the denim cotton from, what's that brand? Little cream and sugar? Little,
Cotton and cream or sugar, peaches and cream.
Peaches and cream.
Peaches and
Yeah, it's just the denim shade. Then I finished that hat for that little baby.
So cute.
It's a TARDIS hat, and it says Baby Lily
Isn't
on
it
it.
adorable?
And it's in the pretty little pastel colors.
It is so cute.
And I added a pom-pom. Actually,
Yes.
I combined like 4 different patterns together to make one.
You did a great job on that, and you and Kathy Canuel, legendary crafting icon, are pom-pom
Queens.
palooza crazy.
She's going to try to make a rug out of them, and
Wow.
I think that's amazing.
I think that is amazing and crazy.
The last hat I made is this little TARDIS hat.
Ah, the TARDIS
And
hat.
when you stretch it out, it looks so cute on people's heads.
Oh, it does.
It really does.
Janine that works here tried it on earlier, and it just.
But isn't
really
that
did look so
adorable?
cute.
This is actually a free pattern on Ravelry as well. And it's in my project page. So I just thought it was so cute.
It is
Anywho,
so
so I'm
cute.
done with all 4 of those hats that I'm sending off
Very
to that
nice.
family.
Very, very nice.
So yeah, that's what I finished.
You did so
there
good.
you go.
You're really picking up the slack for
I
this
have
show.
to.
Because
It's very important that somebody takes the time to knit.
It's true. It's true.
Mm-hmm.
I take very little time because I have very little time. Are you getting hair in your face now?
A little bit.
A little bit?
Yeah.
See what happens?
Mm-hmm. And we have no stash enhancement this week.
We do not.
You didn't even have fabric to show off.
I didn't. I actually got some, but I left it in my mailbox because it's too hot to go to the mailbox right now. I'm sorry. It's too hot. If it had been a new fabric that I didn't have before, I would have gone and gotten it because I would have been super excited for new
You
fabric.
rushed over
But
for
it's, I think I decided that I want to do a log cabin quilt next. And I want to do this specific log cabin where half of the logs are white and then the other half are a pattern. And I chose this, I have a fat quarter, bundle of Playful, and I think that's a cotton and steel. I'm sorry if it's not, I'm really sorry. But it's got the Viewmaster discs and jacks and little backgammon board looking thing, and it's in the pink colorway, and I thought pink and white it would be really cute. Oh, you're cute! Oh no! Did you get it?
Yeah.
Oh my
It's been a while.
that was close.
Oh my gosh, it's like that new movie San Andreas or something. I don't know. Are you okay?
I think I'm
We
alright.
have we've really lost our ability for these like emergencies. So
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
out of practice for
It's true.
Code Red.
It's true. Oh my God, it's true. That was scary.
That was pretty darn scary.
That was really scary.
It was. It's not, but you know why it was scary? It's because we've had it happen to us before, but it hasn't happened in so long. At least
It's
it wasn't the
true.
worst it has ever been.
It came out of the blue, and I was really unprepared for that.
Were you?
Yeah, I really was. And my chair just turned on its own.
Did it?
that? Ow! You meanie.
Did it? Did it really? Did it? Did it? Did it?
Oh,
I love
she
how your
said
feet
it in a
are
circle.
swinging.
My feet
You just
are
gotta do like
swinging.
this.
No, I won't do it.
No. What's your name?
Edith Ann.
Edith Ann. Did you
Ask
see?
your grandma who Edith Ann is.
Did you see that Dan posted a handwritten note that said "Cabin in the Woods in 20 minutes"? Does that mean you were gonna watch that movie?
No, they were playing Minecraft.
Oh.
It was a challenge. Pretty sure.
Oh, I didn't know.
I only figured it out because the first thing I thought when I saw Cabin in the Woods was Joss Whedon's Cabin in the Woods.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, I so want to watch that right now.
Me too.
But it was all pictures that he had been posting of he and Bryony playing
Yeah, I saw
Minecraft.
that, but I didn't know that he.
So I
Okay.
think that was the next thing they were going to build or something.
Ah,
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm out of the loop. I'm out.
Hey, I could be wrong. I often am.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
I really am. I just pretend like I'm not. You know, the majority of it is just confidence. And if I respond as though I know what I'm talking about, even when I don't, you guys believe me.
It's true.
Because I sound confident about it.
It's true.
Truly. Most of the time, I have no idea what I'm talking about.
That's not true.
Oh, but it is. But it is. So we have no stash enhancement.
No, we just have each other.
We have each other, which is great.
We have
and we have
each
all of you.
other.
We have all of you. And let's see.
Did a baby just walk into the room?
I don't.
Because we both started rocking.
I started rocking because you started rocking. I don't know what happened there.
That was Stephanie Pro McPhee that said that, right?
And it's true because I do that all the time. If I'm in the grocery store and there is a baby that's crying, I immediately start to sway.
You sway, hoping the parents would start to sway.
Oh my God, it's crazy.
And we're all going to rock the baby together.
It's true. It takes a village, and we're all going to rock.
We will rock you.
So when we do a new segment and we start like a Tudor boot type thing,
yeah,
we should do like a yarn or needles or something. Do you have any ideas for what we
yarn, needles,
toot or boot?
Should it be knit or not? You know, not everything that can be knitted should be knitted.
Well, we discovered that today.
Again. Knit pants.
Knit or not?
Knit or not is what we decided on.
Yeah, I think that was cute.
Yeah.
I think that was really cute, and we should do like yarn review or something.
Well, it could
Would
be.
you guys like to
it could
see
be more
one?
than just yarn.
It could be anything.
It could be fiber community related.
I have so much yarn though.
That's true. You have a ton of. I actually have less yarn than I expected.
You've been knitting from nothing but stash.
That's not true.
Ever. Oh, it's true.
No, that's not
honey,
true.
I buy way, way, way more, and I haven't bought yarn in ages, and I still buy more yarn than you.
Well,
You, when you have a project you want to do, will go search your stash and find some yarn for it.
sometimes
Most of the time.
she makes it out better
Most
than
of
it
the
really
time.
is.
No, it's not.
true.
Most of the time you have been knitting with stash. You have purchased very, very little. And when you have purchased, it's been like one ball here or
It's for
one
smaller
ball there.
projects.
Yeah. You really are going through your stash. I'm
Not
very proud
really.
of you. You
Not
are.
really. No.
She doesn't want to take credit for it, but it's true. She is.
It's probably true.
It's probably true.
Here.
OMG. OMG. Okay.
We got one more.
Time for pause. And we're back.
I got real thirsty just a second ago.
Did you? I got thirsty too. We're dehydrating here in the desert. We really are. It's very, very hot. And I've got wind like all up in my face.
Was it somebody who just moved here from in your work that said that she's like
From Des Moines.
We don't.
She was
sweat
just
here.
saying how great it was that since she'd come here that she used to sweat like crazy up in Des Moines because it's so humid and you get so sweaty, and here you don't sweat. And I had to point out to her, sorry, but you do. You sweat profusely here. You just don't know it because it evaporates off the surface of your skin so fast that you don't realize that you're sweating because you feel dry all the time. But that's what happens when you live somewhere where the humidity is -17 all the time.
Yeah.
You get freeze dried. What did I say? We're like beef jerky. We're jerky people. We're jerky
basically,
people.
you drink
We're freeze dried
all the time because unless
You
you're
have
going to the
to.
bathroom every 15 minutes, you're not drinking enough.
Well, you have to. You really have to hydrate out here because it can be scary when people don't realize that they really are sweating and they really are losing a lot of moisture.
I think this is one of the only states that actually pediatricians ask you to give your babies water when they're infants too.
My pediatrician didn't because as long as he was getting enough milk. But when
I know
he
a lot of
got-
pediatricians do though. They suggest
when he
adding
got
water.
after a year, they told us that we could start adding. They told us to water down their juice for sure.
Oh, for sure.
Because they didn't need that sugar. But yeah,
you
can dehydrate so fast, and you don't even realize it. They say by the time you feel thirsty, you're already dehydrated.
Yeah.
That's a symptom of dehydration. You shouldn't feel thirsty. So as soon as you do,
So we're constantly.
So we are constantly hydrating. You should have seen Liz at the table triple
gosh.
fisting
Triple
her
fisting.
drinks.
Triple fisting.
Triple fisting her drinks. That's for you, Sean. She was. 3 drinks right in front of her on the table. I think that's her getting some more water. No, just kidding.
No, it's not her.
Somebody
Well, it's because
else.
we had such delicious lunch at Lucille's today.
We did. We went and had lunch, the three of us. It was very nice. I drove the new Kimmy Pimpmobile.
It's so sexy.
It is a sexy beast of a car. I love it.
It's
I do.
so sexy. It's
It
also
is.
sexy as
It's also really,
Raven.
really.
I think you should
hot.
name her Raven.
I think I should not, but I'll think about it. You know what? I am not somebody who names cars. I have never named any of my spinning wheels.
Really?
I've named one car in my life that I had, and I had to because it deserved the name Bullet. It just deserved
You named
it.
Ima.
Well, that was
Out
kind of
of
a joke, but I never
just
called her
a-
that. That was I'm gonna let you finish, but first I'm gonna break down.
Ah, you're so hot.
That was my car. That was my old car, not my new car. Not my new car. This summer we riding in style.
I'm
That's
gonna call her
right.
Raven. You don't have to call
Hashtag
her.
thug life.
Thug life.
Hashtag
They see me
thug
rolling,
life.
they be
That's
hating.
right.
They see
Trying to
me
catch me
rolling.
riding dirty. Trying to catch me riding dirty.
It's okay when you break out the song, but not me.
Middle-aged moms.
Ha! I ain't.
Gangsta, yo. That's right.
Hey, guess what?
It ain't even cool anymore because we just took it.
Sterling leaves in
We just
3
took
more
it.
weeks.
I don't want to think about that. I do not want to think about that.
He's going to boot camp.
I don't want to think about that.
Well, Emily knows what I'm talking about.
Yes, she does.
He's really excited, and I'm excited for him.
Unbelievable. I can't believe it.
He can't. You know what's funny is my mother, Saint Candy. Oh, she asked him if he had to bring extra underwear, and I thought, I think they issue that to him because my mother worries about these things, and they don't take anything. They can take $10 cash. They can take their debit card, their social security card. They're supposed to have that, their ID, and a phone card up to $20. And they issue them everything else. Isn't that cray-cray?
That's a good thing.
Well, I think it's
That's a
interesting
good
that they have to
thing.
take their social security card with them. It makes me worry.
Yeah. Well, you
Just-
need it.
You
You need it.
All
Take
right.
it. Just take a photocopy of it. Keep it someplace safe.
Take me? But the photocopies don't count.
No, but at least you have it, and that way, if something happens to it, you can.
Yeah. I'm using the pattern on the ball band, and I just got to 12 rounds. So.
Oh, good.
Oh,
I
okay.
just realized I probably did 2 more rounds of ribbing than I actually
Needed to do.
Oh well. Hey people, it's a sock.
It goes on your foots.
Yeah.
I like that sock that Kay was working on, the one where she kind of manipulated the blueberry waffle pattern to.
Is that the one that
stitch.
she just posted? Because
Yeah.
I asked her. I saw Kay where you posted those socks, and they were kind of pinky purple, and I had laughed and said, "Oh my gosh, I totally feel this overwhelming need to copy you." And she said I should. And I thought, well, because I wanted to make another pair of the Hermione's Everyday Socks ever since I made the first one. I have got to make another pair, but I want to use gray yarn, light gray, and I would love to be able to find in my room of shame some of the Mad Tosh. It has cashmere and silk and merino that I got for.
That's not vintage.
No, it's not vintage. It's whichever one it is. It's one of the
Wonderful.
and it's a
things that
sock
they are.
yarn. I mean, it's a sock weight. It's a fingering weight yarn, and I had gotten it for that cardigan, and I would love to find an extra hank of that in my room because I
That
bought
blue
extra.
stuff that you bought in Jerome?
No, this is light
Oh, the
gray,
gray,
and
okay.
I ordered it. But I would love to make some socks for my husband using that and the Hermione's Everyday pattern.
Oh, that
So
would
that
be
was the next
attractive.
one I wanted to make, but I couldn't find the yarn readily, so I grabbed this and started stripe socks. So I asked her on that Instagram what that pattern was because I know the last pair she had done was the blueberry waffle.
This is just, instead of doing
So-
2 by 2,
Okay.
it's 1 by 1 and then
Oh,
knit
okay.
around. It made a really cute puckered texture.
Yeah.
Almost seersucker-ish,
Yeah. Well, I just love the texture of the Hermione's because they
Those-
just
yeah.
have that kind of, it's almost like a beaded texture. It's really pretty. But I thought it would make a good
Alita's made me a
sock
pair
for
of
my
those
husband.
before.
Yeah.
She does.
Yep. And I can't wait until I retire and go someplace cold enough to wear wool socks.
Well, when you come visit Shola with me,
That's true.
well,
That's
because we're going to have to go up and visit Alita sometime when she gets a new house.
Yeah. We'll have to road trip it.
And then I know my mother
do
would let
need to
us
go
stay in
north.
the house, so we wouldn't have a
Yeah.
hotel in Shola.
That would be nice.
So there! Hi, Mommy! Hi, Mommy!
Aw.
She watches us every time.
Does she? Oh my gosh, that's so sweet.
She does.
Hi, St. Candy.
She does.
That is so sweet.
Oh, they see me rolling. Sorry, I'm trying not to get another yarn down. I'm already stressed and panicked enough about that one.
That was so awful. You should be,
pretty
because
traumatic.
Really, I still have PTSD from that.
You know, I have a lot of podcasts to catch up on because I've been so busy. I haven't been able to see Dawn and James. I didn't get to watch Kenneth's last podcast. Sorry, sweetheart.
I know. I felt so awful.
I haven't seen any, but I only watched a little bit of James's. I'm sorry. I've been so busy. But I saw the first hour, and then I did skip forward to where you tagged me to listen to your question. And I was looking at all the projects you were knitting on. They're very nice. And he was outside at first, and then he went inside.
Yeah.
And it was very cool. I saw a little bit of that, but I didn't get to see Dawn and James this week.
Yeah.
Did you?
My battery's flashing red.
Well, we have 51.
I know.
50.
It's flashing. Okay. Well, we have to end, or we have to do a whole nother segment.
No, we can just...
I think we need to end. So, thanks for stopping by, you guys.
Thanks for being here.
Thanks for showing up, even though we missed last week. We're really sorry. And hopefully we will see you guys next week.
For birthday week.
For birthday week. See ya. Bye.